Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man tabi'ahu wa lahu wa sallama tasliman kathira. My dear brothers and sisters in Al-Islam, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, my talk today will be about Al-Quran. How many times when you're driving on the freeway, you thought about a certain car or a certain model, and then suddenly you start only seeing this car, especially the model or the year you are thinking about. But whenever you think about that car, as if it is the only car that it is so clear in front of you among all other cars, as if it is a photo with a high resolution camera. They fade everything and they only focus on the main subject of the photo. That's what happens when you're looking at those cars. So how many times this happened to you before? I'm sure it happened to all of us. How many times you've been thinking about something and you start reading Al-Quran, and subhanallah, the ayat or the verses that speaking or focusing about your concern, they start shining in front of you. That's exactly what happens to the believer when they are reciting the Quran, focusing. Now, month of Ramadan is approaching, and month of Ramadan is the month of Al-Quran. The Quran is revealed in Ramadan, as Allah Azza wa Jalla said in the Quran, شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن. Guidance and clear message for people in the month of Ramadan. So Ramadan and Quran have big connection, major connection. This is a chance, an annual chance that comes to every Muslim to really bond with Al-Quran during the month of Ramadan. And that's what this seminar will be speaking about. So in this seminar, inshallah, there are three very important sessions. The first session would be speaking about Al-Quran, how Al-Quran is introduced in Al-Quran, how Allah Azza wa Jal showed us what is Al-Quran is all about. And then how Rasulullah ﷺ dealt with Al-Quran, how the Sahaba dealt with Al-Quran, how Salaf al-Salih, the pious and righteous and guided predecessors approached the Quran and lived with the Quran, and what Quran was in their life, or was their life the Quran. Then we'll see how Ramadan is introduced in Al-Quran and the Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And we'll see how Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam approached Ramadan, and how he received Ramadan, and how he thought about Ramadan, and how he introduced Ramadan to his Sahaba al-Kiram, the honorable companions of his sallallahu alayhi wasallam. How we can reflect on that, and how can we bring this revival of Al-Quran and Ramadan and Al-Quran and Ramadan. That would be the third session. Third session is how we put the two together. So what Rasulullah did with Quran in Ramadan, what the Sahaba and the guided predecessors did with Quran in Ramadan, their stories. Of course, the time is short, but we will only focus on the great, brilliant examples, and how we are not that far from achieving that, and how we can light and shine our houses and our hearts and our lives and our communities and our masajid with Ramadan and with Quran, and the lessons to learn from that and reflect and bring it home. Bring it home. وصلى اللهم وسلم وبارك على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. June 14, Masjid Elfarouq, Houston, Texas. Assalamu alaikum.